Alright. Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. It's going to be a review for a Shaman game because I accidentally deleted the reaction without putting it in the folder with the rest of the reactions. I deleted the episode. But yeah, it was a pretty good episode. We got backstory for Horo, learning why he doesn't like to be called Usui Horokeu. And it ties into this fact that in his past he met this girl. He really liked her, but his clan pretty much forbid him from talking to her because her father is part of this committee that's like building a dam over their village, or that would end up flooding their village. So pretty much no one in the village really liked her, so they called her Damuko. And so yeah. Horo ends up actually talking to her. She's the one who gives him the name Horo, or calls him that. And yeah, had no idea she was an outcast, he says. And then at one point, after his leader or the elder pretty much tells him not to talk to her anymore, he ends up not doing it because his name is man has slain the wolf, which is one of their gods. And so yeah, he says, remember, you're a wolf. Bear your fangs for the sake of our future, is what their leader says. So he ends up ignoring her. And then apparently she got lost in the mountains after that and ended up dying because of probably hypothermia or something. So he says, she took off after me that day and got lost up in the mountains. And then once spring came, that's when they found her because the snow all melted and they found her body. So obviously that breaks Horo. That's why he never wants to be called Usui Horokeo again because of that. And yeah, it's tied into his dream of wanting to create the Butterbirth Fields. Is tied to her because she loved them. And then yeah, so he fights against Kalim, I think is his name, or Kazim, something like that. And so yeah, now that he's fighting with his full power, the other patch guy that he's fighting, I can't remember the dude's name. It's like Kalim or Kasim, something like that. Ends up going full power. Then we learn that pretty much Pororo, that's been with him the whole time, was actually Damuko, because she apparently made a pact or something with the Koropokuru. And so when she was a ghost, and that's how she was able to do that. The spirit of the forest, watch over her land and her people. And so yeah, she says, the moment your master's heart of ice finally melts, blah, is or something like that. That's why she's able to take this form. So yeah, she says she didn't understand what he meant, but now she does. And so yeah, Horo is able to, together with her, defeats him, or defeats the guy they're fighting. And for a little bit, he's kind of just out of commission. The next dude they end up fighting because of Opacho, because Opacho's got the whole mind reading thing, so the guy is camouflaged, and because he's just constantly thinking, she gets annoyed. Or Lyserg ends up going on a rant, or kind of a rantish type thing about what the dude's abilities are and stuff like that, and it's all just a distraction in order for Opacho to get close to the dude, and then she ends up doing her mama thing, or her hair on mama, and kicking the crap out of him, sending him flying, so that defeats him. And so Lysaria just after that happened, just if we didn't have her ability, we would probably be in a lot of danger. And then Ren brings up that Yo hasn't told them about her powers, and so he finds out from how the mind reading thing works. Apparently it's tied to negative thoughts and stuff like that. Yeah. So everyone to a degree has it, because you end up thinking stuff I wonder if they hate me. And yeah, so he says, take Anna for example. Her parents abandoned her because her her powers were too strong. And so, yeah, the thoughts all flooded into how at one point. So he displays the mind reading power and how exactly it works. It being like based on like negative thoughts or something. So he says that girl was seized by such strong dark thoughts and you saved her. So yeah, to defeat hate, you need love. And then he explains like pretty much where Opacho's name came from, and it's from his friend. So yeah, he named Opacho after his friend. Then he says, I digress, my point is everyone more possesses this power more or less. So yeah. We knew that everything would just be much easier. And so they make it to, Nikrom. I can't remember his name. So you got Nikrom and Talim, who are the two. So Ren fights Nikrom and, uses himself as a way for Nikrom to get his hatred out of him before killing him. And then Chocolove ends up fighting Talim, who uses a bunch of plants, and because Chocolove uses wind abilities, he's able to weather the plants. So yeah, the way to defeat hate is with love. That's why, so that's why love. So he says, remember what Marco said, go and hit Hal with all the love you've got. And so yeah, it was a pretty good episode after that. I did the reaction to the next one. But yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment on this video. Sorry about the reaction getting deleted. I honestly messed up there, but yeah. I'll see y'all later. So yeah,